Hi guys, how is it going? I thought I would do something a little different today. I'm out walking around the riverfront here, working on some footage for my next video. In my last video I mentioned that I was working on a tinker table, a table for my shop. And it's funny when I have this idea of this video, I have these components, I have this feel that I want it to have. I've been thinking about it quite a bit, and which I think is why I'm getting a little stuck on it. I don't know if this have ever happened to you guys, but sometimes I feel like you have this very specific idea in mind of the feel, and you don't know exactly how to achieve that. You just kind of have a sense of it, and then because I really want it in a certain way, I feel kind of stuck. Like I don't really know what to do next. So instead of banging my head against it and just not figuring it out and getting frustrated, I thought, I should step away from it. I should do something completely different. I should do it like, in 2 weeks instead of this upcoming week instead. So I thought, okay, let me just do something completely different and do a more simple project. And I need to make a planter for a friend who has hops that is growing, and there's a lot of hops growing here in Oregon where I live, so I thought maybe I could do something about that. Maybe I could make a planter, a simple planter, and kind of maybe go around. There's a lot of restaurants around here that have hops growing outside, so then maybe I can integrate that somehow. But I just feel like sometimes when you just can't figure out how to get it right and you have this idea of how you want it, then sometimes it's just best to not push it. Because often when you push it, that's when it just doesn't happen right. Although it's a funny thing, because on the other hand, if you don't push yourself, then you don't ever get anything done. So it's a fine balance, but I think I'm just going to step away from this one. So I was thinking about YouTube and the type of content that exists there. And I suppose the one thing is that there is really no fiction. Everything is non-fiction. It's science, how-to, or it's somebody's personal life and their, experiences in some way. There's very little like script writing and a story being told about somebody else. And I was thinking about the different types of content on YouTube. You have the learning, kind of the crash course, the science, sci-how, the various, Vsauce, the Veritasium, the various channels that really are striving to teach you in some way things. And then of course you have, just personal recollections and stories and, vlogs and things like that. And then you have DIYs. You can, whether that is food or woodworking or sewing or whatever. And I was thinking about how that is what really makes an impact in somebody's life. Because yes, somebody could maybe be inspired, or it could make a video that deals with inspiration or learning in an abstract way, can affect somebody's life to some extent. But a DIY video, no matter what that is so direct and so practical, because that means that somebody's going to go out there and directly apply what they just learned in some way. Whether that is, how to cut something on the bandsaw, how to do a project, how to bake a specific type of bread or whatever. And I was just thinking, it just hit me the other day that it's a direct thing like that. I was just thinking about how cool that is. How that directly impacts somebody. Somebody learns something in a very physical and very real way, where it's not like something they're going to forget about in 10 minutes because you're going to go out and use that information in some way. And I just never really quite looked at it that way before, and I just thought that was really cool, so I just wanted to share that. I think that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!